When you think of the ocean, is this what you think of?
What about all the things you are forgetting?
Plastic bags,
Bottles, food wrappers, fishing gear, oil spills, and so much more.
where did all this come from?
Every year, over 13 million metric tons of trash finds its way into the ocean.
That is equivalent to 5 bags filled with trash for every foot of coastline around the world.
The amount of plastic that we're putting into the ocean is not sustainable in terms of being able to deal with it.
There isn't a place on Earth untouched by the pollution from all this plastic.
About 91% of plastic is not recycled but instead thrown out, carbonized, or littered in our surrounding environment, which includes our oceans.
Plastic carries supplements that help it remain hard-wearing, which causes mass amounts of pileup in our oceans when it does not break down. But plastic is only part of the issue. Commercial activity that crosses the ocean leaves behind oil spills and trash that has fallen overboard.
Oil spills can have timely impacts as hydrocarbons do not deteriorate fast, and 706 million gallons of oil have entered our ocean. Over 640,000 tons of discarded fishing gear is left to our oceans.
Ocean pollution can also come from air. Non-renewable fuel sources distribute carbon dioxide to the air when ignited, and the ocean captivates it. With this much pollution entering our oceans each year, it's bound to have effects on marine life, aquatic plants, and people.
Digestive plastic can harm animals by loading the stomach, diminishing hunger, which can cause famine, or penetrating organs and barricading digestive ways.
Small plastic pieces are easily misinterpreted as food, proven by tons of plastic found in dead aquatic animals and birds.
All ocean animals can be affected by microscopic pieces of plastic called microplastics because they are readily available to all aquatic animals.
They're really, really, really small plastics, and because they're really small, they end up getting taken into living tissue.
When animals at the bottom of the food chain, such as microscopic zooplankton, are being affected by microplastics, they can cause changes to all other animals in the food chain who consume them, like blue whales who prey on zooplankton.
Certain species are failing to reproduce due to internal damage from plastics. This could cause some aquatic animals to become endangered species or even go extinct.
Less reproduction could also harm predators that eat these animals if there is no longer enough food available for them. Scientists have estimated that around 60% of seabird species have consumed plastic waste and predict it will be 99% in 2050.
Stranded fishing gear attracts aquatic animals and birds, and they can intertwine in them, causing them to get trapped and perish.
Oil spills contaminate the water with dangerous compounds called hydrocarbons, and when consumed can be fatal to the health of various life forms and clog gills of marine life. Oil spills can also cause the ocean water to heat up faster. Excessively warm water temperatures can terrorize aquatic animals that have certain characteristics for their cooler environment.
Plastic does not fully break down for hundreds of years, and some of it only decomposes into microplastics. In return, these plastic particles and other plastic debris are consumed by fish and other animals that us humans consume, leading to plastic ending up on our plates.
Plastic is consuming the world around us, and it is being discovered in things that people ingest throughout their everyday lives. Plastic particles can be found in anything from honey in beer to salt in tea.
When consuming plastic, it affects the female hormonal system and can cause reproduction troubles, growth issues, asthma, skin inflammatory disease, and immune system damage.
Coral reefs that come in contact with plastic are 96% more likely to contract diseases, which can also affect the sea life living and going through the coral reefs as well.
Professor Burkholder and Julie Griskowski explained that when sunlight hits large amounts of plastic floating over coral reefs, it causes plastic toxins to bleach the coral, making it lose its color and algae.
Coral bleaching puts stress on the coral, and as a result, it stunts its growth. In addition, aquatic plants are affected by oil spills.
It is unmanageable to remove oil from various aquatic plants. The oil can also kill plants currently growing and forbid new plants from growing as well when entering the soil. When oil kills aquatic plants, it takes away food sources and habitats for many marine animals. According to this C-SPAN clip,
Some people think that with the ice melting at the poles, the rising water levels will dilute the pollution in the ocean.
The volume of the ocean is not increasing measurably by the melting of the ice due to global warming. I mean, it's obviously increasing slightly, but not to the degree where it would increase the dilution of ocean pollution.
To save our ocean environment, here are some ways that you and others around you can prevent ocean pollution.
Behaviors on land are what impacts the ocean. Any plastic left outside will find its way to the water, which means you should recycle if you can.
But if recycling systems cannot take certain products, use alternatives like reusable bags and bottles and have better wastewater management. According to the Ocean Conservancy, we can avoid oil spills and their damage where drilling occurs by having better monitoring, response planning, and risk assessment.